for years I've always talked about the F state and the C state.
Yeah.
From a psychologist in America called Edward Halliwell. And it always connected really well with me, and the C state being a great state and the F state being that terrible state. And it always connects well with my clients because they almost always connect straight away with the F state.
Yeah.
And you were talking about your emotional vibrational scale, and the similarities between the two were quite astounding.
Yeah.
Do you want to give us a bit of detail around where that comes from and how we move up and down that scale?
Well, there's a few people that talk about the emotional vibrational scale, so it's out there. But I guess the simplest is that we've got fear at one end, and I think we probably have all been there, and that's when you feel really shut down. We're in fear,
Yeah.
you know, and you can describe how that really feels an awful place to be. At the other end, you've got joy, love, whatever you want to call it, where things are just amazing. And it's a flow. So it's a bit like the river, where the upstream, where it's all closing down, is at the bottom there, and then it opens out.
Yeah.
So it's got a flow to it. And if you think about that there is something called the law of attraction, then where do you step into action with that? If you step into action when you're in those lower vibrations, you're likely to get more of it. So not a smart thing to do.
As in you saying you attract more of the lower stuff.
Yeah.
So if you're in a place of fear and you go into that attraction mode, you're attracting what you are.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
So if we're in the
Wow.
F state, and that's those lower vibrations, then we need to be aware that we're in that state, and we need to be really conscious about, are we going to step into action at that point?
Yeah.
Or are we just going to gather more information, understand what's going on, and see if we can just rotate and start to focus towards something better?
Yeah.
Because from what I've seen, if you can just get to possibility halfway up that scale, if you can start just to that, hey, maybe we could, how could we? You just get to that there is a possibility that we might be able to find a way through. You start opening up, you start moving up that vibrational scale, and then you start moving into hope, expectation, and all of those.
Yeah.
And that's when you're cooking with gas.
Right.
There's a couple of things with that. Blame and judgment puts you down.
Yeah, without a doubt. Not taking accountability and responsibility.
Gratitude and appreciation moves people up.
Yeah.
So, if we're in a team and we're leading a team, if we've got blame and judgment going on, it's going to drive people down.
Yeah.
Whereas if we can show a bit of gratitude, a bit of appreciation, it moves people up.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you've got the F state at the bottom, and you've got the C state at the top. And that's where people are calm, they're certain,
Courteous.
they're cooperative, into collaboration.
Yeah.
All of those good C state words.
Yeah, that's fantastic.